Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the video. Today we are doing the FIFAe power rankings instead of the predictions. I did this for the Esports World Cup as well. Don't mind me with my voice, I'm getting a little sick, so we're trying to push through and get this video out. So I'll be recording while getting sick, but let's get on right into the power rankings. And those for who don't know, I did just post a prediction video last week, so go check that out before this one. Some might conflict. That's how, power rankings and predictions. Predictions can upset. Power rankings are like, these teams have the best potential, or not potential, but they are the most dangerous on paper, pretty much. That's how power rankings work. And I think we have Turkey. Reasoning, I don't know any of the players, so I personally haven't heard any of them before, so it's kind of hard to tell who they are, but I don't see them winning. I see them coming dead last in their group. Hopefully they surprise me, but I don't know any of the Turkey players, so it's hard to base them on. And 15, Portugal. Zero land experience and unknown players again. I don't know any of these players, guys. I'm sorry. These lower tier teams, I just don't know who they are, and they've never been on land, and they haven't been spectacular in RLCS events, so it's hard to base it on that. And on 14, South Africa. I put about Turkey and Portugal respectively because of the land experience. It is the team consisting of Limitless, and they could see some wins and draws off some forgiving teams. In my predictions video, I did have them take some draws against some better teams and some wins against some better teams. So they could seek out some W's, but I don't see them coming out of groups. Argentina, AJG is the captain of the team. If he isn't played to his full potential, the team will not perform. He is the only person on the team that I know, and that team consists of AJG, Unbroken, and Misery. Two players, again, I just haven't heard of much, so if AJG is performing to the best of his ability, this team can be scary, but it's difficult to carry those two teammates on your back. I can't well say that carry, just because I don't know who these players are. I have the power ranked at number 13. Chile, similar sort to Argentina, AJG's old teammate, Raisable, will lead the team, and if he does not perform to his standards, the team will suffer because of it. Very similar. Two players that are very not nearly as good as a Raisable is. So it's hard to tell. Did put Chile above Argentina because I do think Raisable is a better player. But I'm really basing that on one player. I'm not really basing it on the team, so I could see these two switch as well. Australia. This one is really hard to rank because Australia, they have Torsos Fever and then they have Gus. They do not have Banana Head, so I don't see them performing as well as they should be because I think Banana Head is debatably the best player at OCE and he's not playing. So I do see a little dip in skill. They have a chance, but I don't see it happening to make it to the playoffs. They're gonna be fifth probably because they always are one match away from making the playoffs or the knockout stage. And watch my prediction video if you don't understand the format. But they will fall short. However, I did predict them harsh in my prediction video. I had them losing a lot of games and tying a lot of games that I don't think should have happened. I think they were like 7th in the group, which I debated. So I was a little harsh on them, but we'll see what Australia can do. Germany. Okay, these few teams are really hard to rank. This middle of the pack is gonna be the most fun to watch. I have land experience, but haven't had any outstanding placements in recent majors. Tox, Viziers, and Rizex really play out to people, but they haven't really pushed that boundary to be in those top teams with the placements they've had. Lowest rank, I believe, that has a solid run to a knockout appearance. These 10 through 6-ish is going to be a battle. That was going to be really fun to see who makes it to the knockout stage. And I feel like they can do it if they get a good run and these players mesh together well. Netherlands. Oli and Jorius have extremely high potential, especially group stages. We know about the M80 curse with Jorius. Play well in the group stages or Swiss stage or whatever, and then fall short playoffs, which possibly can happen again. Can realistically make a run, and they're known players. Not a whole lot to say about him, except the fact that that Jorius curse of Swiss may help them and get them to the knockout stage. So we'll see if they make it there and if they break that curse. Spain, we made it into the top 8. Spain is very difficult to rank. There are a lot of big names, but it's hard to tell how they'll perform together. They can easily make it run to the knockout stage. Very high peaks, and all players have lots of land experience. It is Atomic, CRR, and Stizzy. That old complexity roster is all competing. Stizzy is a phenomenal player that is in NA last year, this year, coming to NA this year, I think. I'm not sure. Uh, and Atomic, who is also has very good land experience. This team can be dangerous, and I might be overshadowing them, but this is where I have them at number 8. 7, we have Belgium. A Talon Astral is an interesting combo. I don't know how good they'll mesh. They're hard to predict this team formation and how they'll mesh, as I said. This seems hard to predict because it just depends on how well a Talon Astral combine. If they don't mesh well, I don't think this team will go out well. I believe this team has extremely high potential to be dangerous, but also can be a team that fall flat. The high ceiling and high floor. This team has a really wide range of where they could be. So interesting to see. They're gonna be a fun team to watch at the group stage to make it to the knockout stage. Number 6, we have USA. My team is representing USA. So if you guys didn't know, the old USA roster, which is Daniel Beast Mode First Killer. That's who the 3 players were. They backed out for some reason, and now Genji's coming in, which is Reynolds, Magic Bear, Cheese. That's my team, so I'm really excited to see them play. This team is better than what people think, as shown in the Summer League. They have potential to be. I think they established themselves as the 3rd best, clearly, in NA alone. With that Genji performance in the Worlds, it could be debated, but I don't think they can tackle some of the top dogs. These, top 4 teams. I just don't think they can really compete. But I really do hope to see them a top 4 out of them. I really hope so. Good luck to USA representing my nation. I hope to see them make a top 4. I hope to see them go farther. I just want to see this team get appreciated a little bit more. England. England could fall flat, but could be dangerous at the locked. It is Rise, Joy, and Archie. They have experience on land and experience with each other's teammates. Can make a championship run, but it's unlikely that they win the entire thing. But they are dangerous. This team, really good. Rise and Joyo, old teammates forever ago. This team could be really good. Brazil. Brazil's always weird, and I always rank them about the same time. This is the old Furia roster again. Lost to Jufinho. I put them at number 4. Extremely high peaks. We all know who this team is. Just Furia. Momentum will help this team a lot. Don't let them get hot. Not really a whole lot to say. I said the same thing in the World Championship power rankings, I believe. This team can be dangerous if you let them get hot. So, don't let them get hot. They won't be much of a threat, but if you do, watch out. We have a Morocco coming in at number 3. We have a World Champ, a Major Champ, and Young Talent. We have Itachi, we have Jolly, and we have Das. This team's really good. The team's dangerous. Can 100% see them winning the entire thing. I don't think I see anybody putting them in 5th or below. Some can debate if they're 3 for 5 range, 3 to 5 range, but I don't really see it. I see them at number 3. I'm really interested to see how this team meshes. 3 phenomenal players. They mesh while they're dangerous. Not much more to say, but let's get on to number 2, which is Saudi Arabia. You already know I love the Twins. I love this team. It is just Falcons. They're fast and tricky. Can also see them winning the entire thing at minimum. I see them getting a top 4. I like this team. I've said it a lot of times. I really want this team to win the entire thing. But there is one team that's standing in their way, and that is France. I don't see anybody else putting anybody else at number 1. Power ranking rise, how could you bet against this team? We have 3 European RLCS MVPs and 3 World Championships under just this name. This team is stacked. 99% of people will have them as a number 1. Very, very difficult to have anybody else at your number 1. They're going to be fun to watch, and a guaranteed top 4. Zed Material Monkey Moon. I don't know how you bet against that. That's a crazy roster. Not much more to say. France is dangerous. Everybody knows that. everybody has France as the number one. And in conclusion, top 4 teams can realistically win the entire thing, and the most entertaining series, in my opinion, will be the middle of the pack teams fighting for the knockout stage spot. Like I said, 6 through 10 is going to be the most fun to watch, just because they're more evenly matched and they're going to be all fighting for that final spot. Group B is more stacked than Group A, but Group A will have more entertaining matches. Again, watch our prediction video if you want to look at those groups. Uh, I will be streaming these matches on my Twitch at ttv.bezded_. I will be doing a watch party on that. I do stream on there a lot. I do little Rocket League show matches and whatnot. So come hang out if you want to, and go represent your nation. For me, it's USA. A lot of my viewers is USA. I have a lot of US viewers. I have a lot of French viewers too. So go support France. I bet you guys are really excited for that French super team. So, but that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Go like and subscribe, and have fun watching the FIFA E World Cup.